Yo, good morning, Jonah. So, I'm gonna make a Wukong video for you and upload it to my YouTube channel to try and give you a little guidance. I'm not a Wukong main, I'm not the best Wukong in the world. I'm just an average Paragon player. But I got a little insight for you. So Wukong, I like him more as a jungler than a solo laner. I don't feel like he's a great solo lane player. As a jungler, you can hyper farm, becoming the highest level in the game, which allows you to secure objectives with the Destroyer Stone. I like to pick up Force as my first skill. Does a little damage. I like to ward a bush around this objective just to give me eyes on invades, make sure nobody takes my buff. And if you drop it around a minute, it gives you enough time to get to your red buff from blue buff and start taking it down. Now, the pathing I'm going to take is I'm going to try to work this red minion back towards this corner. Unfortunately, these guys are trying to help me out. I'm not gonna focus on ganking their lane. I'm gonna go up, over, and down to my side minions and start on this set of back camps. Now, this allows me to be close to my blue in case of an invade, and this also allows my smite timer to cool down, allowing me to clear it that much faster on the next so 18 seconds it'll be down. It takes like what, 25-30 seconds to kill one of these. So now that my smite timer's up and ready, I can use it right here, get my secure, and then I can AoE all three minions at the same time, just focusing on clearing my wave. So Rampage should be going to the other side of the map. So that's a double kill for Wukong.
I want something.
And now I'm gonna pick up one of these and start my next side. Okay, so that helped out the solo lane. That was a nice knock into the tower. These are your most expensive back camps other than your buff, so you want to focus on getting this down so it comes back quicker, so you can farm it more. And then oops, I was in the wrong mode. These are your second most expensive back camps. I think they give you like 85 gold, the other one was 95 gold, and your jungle buff is 100 gold. The next camp we clear is going to this camp here, I think is 65 gold. So we got our ult. Normally we wouldn't have our ult until we did our red buff, but we're going to clear this camp. Normally we don't clear these singles until you have until you're level 6, but usually with a back and clearing your camps and then coming down and doing this, normally you don't have as much items early game, so I can okay, it's not warded. Oh, it is warded. Motherfucker. Okay, we're gonna go get our red buff. So the speed movement really makes this character super good. And we're gonna back. Normally we'd be doing spirit right now, but we're gonna go for our blue buff so somebody doesn't steal it on us. We're gonna get a little movement speed, get us to our minions quicker. I'd like to normally be farming spirit by 7 minutes, but that little fight in dual lane kind of changed the script. Now my whole jungle is clear, and I'm gonna go take a look at the timer. Oh, it's back up. So let's clear this side.
The skill can be enhanced. The portal has spawned in the battlefield.
Rampage is ganking. I am higher level than him, so my secure is, his is 650, mine's 700. So if he doesn't come over here, he's coming over here now. He might be able to stun me. Let's see if he's smart enough. He wasn't smart enough. So anyway, I got away with that.
Why don't the supplies come to me?
Now I'm gonna get my item online and go for spirit, and I'm gonna start. What is this? Get another attack speed item.
Don't rush me.
So I was able to combo the prime knockup with, and then I was able to push him back with the stun, and then I think Murdoch pushed him back down. The poor guy. And then I got a 700 clear. My spirit, or my, let's back up. We got 2 objectives. We're gonna go start farming our jungle again. So the combo's kind of dash in the air, and then I came up short. But when you're in close proximity, the Wukong combo is to run through the air, kind of dash, switch, change, hit both, and then switch back, and that gives you an optimal starting damage. Oh, I'm in the wrong. I forgot to switch. I'm in the wrong mode. Not a big deal. My red's coming back. After my red, I will look at getting going back for blue and getting some items, and then I will be looking to invade. All my jungle camps will be cleared for what do we got? 280 seconds on this side. I'm not even gonna worry about that jungle or that mid fight. I'm just gonna pick up my next 2 items. I need 1100 for my next item, for legendary item or whatever it is. And then again, jump, switch, change, land, do some good damage, switch back, and then clear your buff. And then you can just gonna clear what's available. Gold is gold. Hyper farming is what Wukong does best. I mean, this is an easy game. It'll probably be fixed. But all in all, this is kind of what Wukong does and why he's banned. I'm gonna steal his red. He's nowhere to be found. I'm gonna get greedy because we're at winning and we're at such a high advantage. I'm just gonna steal his side camps. Usually you don't really care about that one single one, but I mean, we'll see what I was in the wrong stance. That sucks. Anyway, whatever. Is what it is. Not worried about it. That was a dumb death. I mean, I was out. I was gonna jump into my cloud and then pounce out of there with the force, but now I'm focused on Prime. I'm gonna move over to that spot next and clear that objective. At least we got a mid already, and then so Prime landed. We're just gonna go straight for it. I'm not really worried. I'll check. I'm gonna put down a ward on the backside, see if it's warded. It's not. And then the reason I like going jewelry box is the amount of damage it does as a passive to jungle minions, Tions, all of it. So I know his jungle's been cleared, my jungle's been cleared. I mean, he's going right in. So we can probably just start pushing up this lane. Okay, so they forfeited. So that's just a basic idea of how well Wukong can move around the map. Now, I'll give you some bonus footage. I'll take you and show you what else a Wukong can do. I didn't really utilize any of it in that match. There was no point, there was no need. We're going to go into training ground, or we'll make a custom game, create game, throw a password on there. We're going to play against nobody, start game, and it'll take me a minute to get to level 3 so I can show you a couple skills, couple jumps that Wukong does well, and then after that I'll go into his items and what really complements a Wukong, and then you can try them out for yourself and let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and if you have any other characters you'd like to learn, if I can give you a hand, I'll make another video. If there's something else you need, just shoot me another message. I don't mind taking time to help somebody out in the community. Like I said, Destroyer Stone is his main jungle starter item, the only jungle starter item. And then his items are, we'll go over items. I guess I gotta buy some items to start the game. So I like going Destroyer Stone and 1 health potion. That's just a good start. Gives you an out if you get into a little skirmish. But I usually just sell the potion. I hardly ever use it. And again, having a ward down here in this bush helps for invades. You can also put one in this bush. Putting wards in bushes, if you don't know, allows them to be hidden from other wards, where if they ward out in the open and your ward's in a bush, you'll see their ward and they won't see yours. So always ward in a bush, and then just be patient. We're just gonna run through this again to get to level 3, but I'll show you my rotation of what I was going to do without ganks, but it was just optimal to help the lanes out in the time that they were there. But I like to run through the map and I like doing these side camps just because you're close to defend your blue if they're trying to invade it. If they did their red doing their back camps, or they went to do a solo lane help, now it gives you an opportunity to get over here, and then you just try to run this down as fast as you can, trying to pull it closer to this side to get you over these minion camps, and then you can do a leap, which does full damage to all 3 minions, whereas your auto attacks do not hit all the minions at the same time for the same amount of damage. So you kind of try to rotate that damage the best you can so that it knocks them down evenly and you get the full clear at the same time, wasting less seconds clearing camps. And as these jungle camps get cleared out, I got 800 gold. I'm gonna go back, and plasma cutter is my first item I like to pick up. And then I'm back off to my left side of the jungle, which their jungler should now be over here. And now you're both on the same page. They might be looking at ganking the duo lane. You're nearby. If they push past your center, you can kind of give them a help. And then you just want to try and clear these as fast as you can, as easy as you can. You're not really worried. You can use your boost to get you a little bit of distance, but you're not really looking for ganks. You just want to clear these the best you can. And no, shit. I was trying to get into my jump and then leap. I was just in the wrong frame. Now you can notice that your staff is blue. Blue means clouds and leaping, and red, when I switch, you will notice my staff switches color, showcasing what stance you were in. Red is attack, blue is run away. Red means, yeah, red's fighting, blue's running. So now, after clearing this camp, you go back, pick up the items you can, prioritize attack speed over physical attack power. But again, we're able to get all 3. Now we're gonna go back, and I mean, usually you might do a little gank in mid lane to start. I mean, I'm 30 seconds early waiting for this, and I got nothing to do. Now, could I have gone and attacked this guy here? I could. It's more beneficial to have one lane presence somewhere along the map than it is to farm this one. I think it's 45 gold. But anyway, after all of your whole jungle's been cleared, oh, I'm in the wrong mode, and so after I hit this, I usually want to jump right over into this. Gives me level 6, gives me my ult. I jump in, I throw a ward down, and I start fighting. If my teammates in mid and my teammates in the duo lane are in a good battle and they're keeping everybody occupied, this should give me a guaranteed free spirit for my team every game as a Wukong. Especially on this side of the map, it works out 10 times better. And then you smite them, and now you go back, you pick up your next item, and you go back to your blue. That is a great Wukong start to the majority of matches. If you follow that start, your team will be up, even though their lanes might be heavily pushed back because they're not getting jungle support. But you can pick up your blue, and then now you can finish off this one guy. Then you can check out your mid side camp, and then now you're gonna jump, leap, start running, and that's how you get around the map. This guy's back up, and then Prime is ready to go, where after Prime is up, now you're on your way to Prime, and you can either set a ward down right inside him or in the bush, and you have the best opportunity to really farm out your Prime. You still have your smite, it's up and ready, and you always want to try to get him to dash towards your side for a safer secure. And then once you get him down to 650 on your health bar, you're going to smite him, you're going to back up, and now you're out. Now you have minions back here starting to spawn, and you carry out you can switch stances, hit all 3 minions at the same time, and then you can come back over here, start rotating around them, knocking them down, and then now you're ready to go back and get your first item. Oh no, I guess I forgot a little extra gold, but anyway, your both sides of your jungle are cleared. Now you can go look for an invade if you want. But now I'll show you some Wukong things that have some mobility to get around the map. One is the ability to leap up here. You can use your leap, and then you can do your cloud walk, run over 2 sets of trees and a wall, and you're ready to rotate across the map if you want. You can do it on both sides. You can come over here and you can pounce, and then you can cloud walk, and you can cloud walk over 2 sets of walls, and you're ready to invade. The next thing that you can do is, if you want to invade, say they got a ward in this, excuse me, I just had to sneeze. Say they have a ward in that bush. You can come through here and come to the back side, and then you're able to cloud walk, but you have to get to the higher grounds. You can't cloud walk from down here, it doesn't work. You can see the elevation height difference. If you're down here and you try, you're stuck. You gotta back up, use your pounce to get up, and you don't want to use that because you're on a 7-second cooldown. But if you come up to this side, use your cloud walk, switch stances, now you can come in from behind and knock him back into the solo lane player, and then as you push him in, you kind of anticipate where he's gonna go. You can keep him slowed. It's a 20-30% slow for 2 seconds. Continue the battle. If he makes it, blinks, you did your job. And then you can, again, you can either pounce up and start rotating. Say you've rotated, your solo lane's dead, there's nothing, all the camps on both sides of the map are done. Now you want to play on this side of the map. Same thing. If the enemy has wards in bushes in here, which they commonly do on both, you're going to use both your skills here, but one is your pounce and then cloud walk. Now you can get in behind them, and you can come down here and start fighting them. The other is, say you are on this side of the map or the other side, it works on both sides, and it works on both staircases. But second set of stairs, cloud walk, and you can get into the bushes, switch stances, come out, you can get a stun off, you can get your slow, and then you can switch stances again. And so just at the top of the stairs, as long as you're up second flight with a Wukong, you can cloud walk, you can get into these stairs, switch stance, stun, and get around. It works on both sides of the map. From over here, top of the stairs, there's only one flight, but from this side you can cloud walk, get into the stairs, switch stance, stun. And again, the cloud walking from this side of the map as well, you can bounce up here, you can double jump and be on your way to a rotation towards mid. Same thing for your cloud walking in mid. If they got wards in the bush, I mean, you can't really gank. The wards, look how far coverage it is, but you can just cloud walk in through here to safety if someone's chasing you. You can use your pounce to get up in here, and then from here you can cloud. Oh, I guess you can't cloud walk over that corner, but I guess that would be a pounce. Let's see, pounce, cloud walk, and then now you're getting into, oh, I guess I can't go that far. I'm gonna try it again. I'm also learning a few extra pathing systems. I guess you could probably do it from here. Nope. But on this side, you cannot cloud walk from lower elevations. Even from here, you... Oh, yeah, I managed to get through, so I guess it wasn't that bad. But normally, you want to be on the high side. You want to be along this wall, over here by the stairs, rather than being down here. Like, you won't be able to jump from here, but as long as you're on the high side, you can get in. And same goes for this side. You can jump from here, get in the high side, and get through. But if you're on the low end, if you're down here, you're pretty much screwed. You're gonna have to use your pounce, and then everything's on cooldown. So I don't know. Once again, the other thing is your pounce, switch, jump, land. That gives a slow and closes gaps. And then you can switch stances again, cloud walk, start running, you can pounce, and you're on the move to wherever you want to go. So now Wukong builds. Emergency treatment, great item. Merchant jewelry box, great item. For the passive, it really helps speed up the damage output that you do on all of the not objectives, but yeah, objectives I should say. On Spirit and Prime, it helps clear the jungle super fast. Very good item. Since the current update, this being given movement speed in your passive, what a great way to get away. So what I've been doing is double leaping, jump, and then you start running, and then 6 seconds your passive kicks in, and this item really helps you move. You get your passive, your 6%. You can jump, leap, start running, and you're really cruising across the map, allowing you to farm even more efficiently and split push and do objectives and tank towers. Just to show you, you can cloud walk, bounce, and then you can start. I only got the 2 items. I'm level 9, 18 minutes in, and I'll die here. Do my, I think my minions finish it off. No, but if I had both merchant jewelry box, emergency treatment, and that shock energy, I would have been able to take down that tower. At 18 minutes, I would probably be at that level, and I would have these. So I really like the synergy of these 3 items. Now, after this, Wukong likes attack speed. This is more for PvP, if you want to get in and help. I think I started to rethink my strategy on this item, and I think I want to start buying this item instead within the current meta. It gives me an additional 4% movement speed on top of the 3% plus 10%, so essentially I can have 17% extra run speed. It gives me 30% attack speed, so I'll be building Spirit's handgun first item, second item. Oh, I didn't even have the first item when I was doing that tower. I didn't even finish emergency treatment, but this item I think is going to be my 4th item, and then my 5th item will be determined on how the game goes. It could be as simple as just another 30% attack speed item. The crossbow is a good synergy item. Or I will get some magical defense out of a scissor. There it is, blacksmith scissors. If people are trying to stun me and CC me and do things, great item, one of the best items to counter CC in the game. And if I have even more money and things are going well, swamp cloak is a great fighting, and it also gives me cooldown. I don't necessarily need it. The cheaper item is usually better, but it gives me an extra 100 health and 10% cooldown if I'm not really being faced with a lot of CC. Great item. And then so I would have a jewelry box, emergency treatment, and then this item, and my last item comes down to, like I said, swamp cloak or blacksmith scissors, or whatever you feel like doing. And I think that's pretty much my Wukong build. When I start playing him, if I play him more consistent, it will look something like and then I want to go, let's just drag these out for a second. So I'm gonna build these 3 items and then finish off this guy, and then I'm gonna go with the attack speed, this guy, and then this guy, and then my jewelry box. And then once I have the jewelry box made, I'm gonna go and get my armor, which and then after my armor, I'm gonna pick up Spirit's armor, and then after that, I'm gonna pick up either magical defensive items just for some survivability. You can also pick up this cheap physical defense item if you're not really worried about magical damage, and tank towers and the core. So much more efficient. Or you can, if you need a little less, a little cheaper, you can pick up, this also gives you a bit of cooldown. And then you can also grab, where'd it go? It's 20, oh, there it is. So these are kind of situational items. So let's save that for a second, and I'm just curious. Okay, so then we're gonna go into this, no, this, and then this, and then we're gonna go into that gun again. I won't be able to put it up because it's already there. And then this, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we finish off the build by upgrading our smite. That's Bone Crashers, our final objective. And this is that's my Wukong Jungle. So that's Wukong in a nutshell. I don't know what else to do or say about him, but I wish you all the best in your learning how to play Wukong. Good luck, guys. Bye.